Right guys, I am in the process of rebuilding my X01. Don't worry, it wasn't in this much of a state of taking it apart. Basically, this thing, I'm sure you've seen the video before, but it was running a 3000 RPM motor. And I decided that I actually want this thing to be the best crawler ever. I mean, after all, if we're, we're making the best rock crawler course ever, we've got to have the best rock crawler. So I think the X01 platform is definitely the way to go. So yeah, I'm going to be changing out the motor for a nice, I think it's possibly a 150 or 200 RPM. I can't remember exactly, but it's inside this one. This was one that I've been building and I've not finished it yet. This was the F150. As you can see, everything's still a mess at the minute, but it was running. But that one's got a nice slow motor in it, and I haven't got a spare blooming motor. I've got a 3000 RPM or I've got a 1000 RPM, so nothing that's slow. So I'm gonna have to take this bad boy apart and nick the motor out of that and whack it in here. And whilst I'm working on this, my servo, this one here was an Emax servo, really good servo, but it keeps on chewing up the teeth, so I'm just going to return it back to the standard 2.2 gram Orlando Hunter servo. So I'm going to whack that on as well. And I'm going to also be changing the wheels for something a wee little bit special. So stay tuned and let's see if we can rebuild this bad boy so it's not such a blooming mess. Okay, so this was the TS0001 ESC that was in it. And to try and make a little bit more room, you can see we've completed it. I'm going to be adding the TS0002, which is like half the size, if not smaller. And basically what it is that I've done is I've managed to solder that directly, if you can see in there, but that's the TS0002 there, and I've soldered that straight onto the actual receiver. So now it is hopefully taking up the least amount of space possible, because I do want to still run the big 300 milliamp hour 2S LiPo in there. So by putting everything on this side, and the LiPo is sort of slightly cocked, but it's all in there. We've done all the lights, and check these wheels out. Oosh, oosh, they are beauties, beauties. So I'm going to be doing a video on these wheels very, very soon. But these wheels, they come, as you can see here, you have to buy them in a set of like 4 different things. So you've got everything from the actual nuts themselves, the rims, you've got different beads as well, so you can choose what colour rim you want on it, what bead you want on the rim, and then you've also got to buy all the screws as well, and that little thing there is actually a screwdriver, and as you can see, a nut runner as well. We will leave that for another video. We've managed to fit everything in there. This thing is now running on I think it's 150 RPM, so it's a nice slow and really, really, really slow. But this thing crawls everywhere now. You can see we've mounted a switch there. I know it's a bit random, but yeah, it's easy to get to. Turn it on and off. Yeah, it's come out all right. Right guys, switch her off. That thing is absolutely brilliant. Well, there you have it, the ultimate crawler. So the X01 with a nice slow 150 RPM motor, and them amazing wheels, look at them. Woo. So all them upgrades done to it, and that has made it the ultimate crawler. Don't forget, subscribe or stay subscribed, one or the other. Laters, taters.